These
Ready?
fresh Alaskan salmon. We have 2 different rivers here and the ocean represented. We have reds from 2 different rivers and silvers from the Prince William Sound. Silver. That would be a silver. This one here is a red salmon. Just a subtle difference in the meat color. You can kind of, I don't know if you can tell, but you see how pale, dark red, red. You can also tell by the scales. The scales are really loose on the silvers, whereas the reds, scales are much tighter and smaller.
And what are we going to do with these salmon? What's our next step?
Next we're going to cut them into slightly more manageable sizes, and then we're going to stick them to brine overnight.
Very good. Well, I just wanted to know, and we'll continue at the next, right after this commercial.
After these commercials, peeps.
Just off the top of your head, what's in the brine?
Water, soy sauce, Worcester, canning salt, brown sugar, garlic, and black pepper.
Is that good enough?
And water.
And water, right, okay.
We already demonstrated on how to remove the pin bones. This is halibut. We're going to do a test run on the halibut in the smoker, and this is the brine. So we'll put a few pieces of Alaskan halibut in there. Can you hand me a dinner plate? Should be right there. We're going to put some weight on it.
Okay, good idea.
In the brine.
Okay, now that's a dinner plate. Okay, is that ceramic or?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't. I don't know.
It's lead. It's heavy.
Okay. Wishing I had one more bag of ice, but there's a whole bag underneath it.
Okay. And what's the purpose of that?
Just to keep the brine cold.
Okay, look at that.
And there's ice inside.
Okay.
So not much to look at now, really.
Okay, very good. And so what the purpose of this is to keep the brine cold. It's a snowy day, so it's a good day to continue to smoke our fish. We're going to smoke it out there this afternoon. Right here. We've taken it out of the bowl, out of the big brine tub, and rinsed off the brine and rinsed off the big pieces of various spices. So now they're relatively clean. And what we do is we pat them dry. Very labor-intensive program of just patting them dry. Right there. So there's all kinds. This here is halibut. And this looks like, well, it's hard to tell at this point. Some silver and some reds. And now you see we have sprinkled on a little bit of brown sugar on our salmon. So now we let this sit for a few hours, maybe 3.
I should have been on this grill that whole time, damn it.
And here we are. This is the smoker, right?
Yep. This is the Treasure Texas grill.
There, look at that. There we go.
Pretty complicated operation. It's got a plug. Dust it off. Make sure you're not protected with a GFI because that'll keep you from getting shocked. You want to make sure you're on a
regular, cheap line.
cheap outlet.
Those are
just pressed wood, no binders or anything. They just press it with hundreds of thousands of pounds of force or whatever, and there's absolutely no glue or
is this electric?
Electric.
Well, this is all electric.
All electric. I'll show you the inside.
Take a look at that. No, that's now done. Not with dog pee.
This is the heat shield.
Okay.
It keeps the heat from being direct on the meat.
Okay. Very good. There it is.
This is the heat shield. That's the drip pan.
Okay.
These are bricks to help hold heat in here.
Right.
And then you see the little pellets go in through an auger.
Yeah.
And there's a heating rod inside there, an electric heating rod that gets super hot.
Okay.
And it'll go ahead and start to ignite those pellets.
Okay, great.
There comes the smoke. See it?
There there it comes. Okay. Look at that. So here comes the smoke. There we go. Good.
And there's a fan, so there's a fan in here that blows air into the fire pot.
Yeah, I can see the holes come out.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. All right, put it in the snow. That cools it down a little bit.
I should have had you set the fish outside.
Why?
To dry, or to stay cool.
Okay.
Fresh Alaskan snow there.
Mm-hmm.
These feel nice and tight.
Mm-hmm.
Looking, you're not cooking.
That's what they say, huh? Oh. Looks like it's getting done. What do you think?
I just don't know.
It's not getting that stuff on the top.
Break the corner.
Oh,
That looks done to me.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't it?
Let's see.
Here. Ooh. Smells flipping good too. I'm not afraid of it. I'll eat it right now.
It's done, Michael.
Okay. You like it?
Mm-hmm.
Does it taste? The thick pieces. That's done. That one's not. What do you think? You want to pull the thin ones?
Let's pull the thin ones out.
45 minutes?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
I just wanted to show this is the result of our project.
Grandpa did a fantastic job. He did all of the work to drain and pat dry and sugar up the fishies, and they turned out beautiful. They were actually ended up.
Look at that. Look at that. Now, just explain what's going on that surface of there.
That's just the fish oils that have just sort of seeped up through the meat as the moisture was displaced through heat. So we took the moisture out and let the oils permeate the meat, and so now it's kind of dry cooked. You can see the inside. It's the smoke in there and the oils on the top. It's just beautiful.
Take a look at that again. Open that again. Let's take a look. Now you can see the very top is a little bit darker, but not too much. And that's a piece of silver, probably, huh? No,
red.
Red. That's red.
Yep.
Okay. Good. Very nice.
So it turned out great, and we have a lot of it now, which is really wonderful.
Oh, look at that. That's a nice, tough piece there.
That's a red one there. And this here belly meat is my favorite. This really dark caramelized stuff, and I think that's because the brine really soaks all the way into the belly meat here.
Oh, yeah.
And so you get that almost kind of a candied flavor there. But yeah, so Grandpa, he got rid of all the bones. He brined it. He iced it down in the morning. He had to just drain everything and rinse it and dry it and then set it out. And so he did most of the work. Well, that worked. And then we smoked it.
And then outside there is the smoker. We have a few more.